was a couple times we talked about it on the stream. Like, if you're a Packers fan, you got to be thinking to yourself, this was a year we missed out on quite a year. Now, granted, congrats to the Rams.
Yeah,
shout out to the Rams.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a lot of people are saying, don't worry about the Bengals, they'll be back. Okay, they will be. Yeah, I'm sure they will be.
Easy.
Listen, I love that team. I absolutely love that team.
Hard not to
They have
love
no indoor practice facility. Hate the ownership. Who's wearing some farm hat in the fucking...
Yeah, he looked like
That guy has owned
wild.
2 teams, right? That guy's family has owned 2 teams in the NFL.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's, I guess, respect, I guess. But that whole organization, obviously, a lot of adversity to make to the Super Bowl. Nobody expected. They won 4 games last year. So a lot of people are going to look at them like the Lions, like, hey, we stink, but look what the Bengals did. There's going to be other teams who will be like, hey, we fucking stink, but look what the Bengals did. Look what the Bengals did. Look what the Bengals did. What the Bengals accomplished, I fear to say this for the Cincinnati people, that's going to be tough to duplicate. The amount of things that have to happen and go right. I guess you just need Joey Burrow and Jamar Chase to do absolutely unbelievable stuff. You need them to get incredibly hot. You need some injuries to bounce around, and you need to win some games in the AFC in which I think a lot of people would say wouldn't be able to do it again. Now, that is for the Bengals to prove. I don't want to bury the Bengals at all. They made it to the fucking Super Bowl. And I'm happy Joey Burrow was on stage with Kid Cudi last night because I'm not 100% sure, as everybody else is, that they're going to make it back to the Super Bowl as easy as everybody's saying it is to make it back to the Super Bowl, especially in the AFC. There's Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, a young upstart up there with Bill Belichick. Just anything that could happen in the AFC going ahead. I hope the Bengals are still a part of it, but this shit just ain't as easy as, oh, they'll be back next year. Like, I want my rookie year. I'm not Joe Burrow, okay, but I was on the team, rode the coattails of Peyton fucking Manning. We didn't make it back when Peyton Manning was a quarterback. Then we drafted Andrew Luck, pretty good quarterback. I understand Joey Burrow is a very good quarterback. I love Joey Burrow. I think he has a killer mentality too, which is maybe something other people don't have. I love Joe Burrow. Then we had Andrew Luck. We made it to the AFC Championship his first year. We never made it back. There is so much that has to fall into place. Injuries, calls, bounces, so much. That's why what New England was able to accomplish for 20 years is absurd. And if people are just assuming like, oh, they'll be able to do it just because New England was able to do it for some time or whatever, in the modern era with salary cap and how everything goes, it is very difficult. So congrats on a hell of a year, Bengals. Congrats.
They
had a lead with like 5 minutes left in the Super Bowl against the Los Angeles Rams in LA. That is something to definitely hang your hat on. But all these people are acting like it's fucking easy for Joey Burrow to get back. That is not the case at all.
No, to your point, the Packers, like Rodgers, just went to 1 Super Bowl. He won it.
He's pretty good.
He's won 4 MVPs. They've had some pretty good fucking teams.
Aaron's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. So, and back to that too. I mean, this was the year. It was picture wrapped for him. It was just ready to go. They just had to not choke, and unfortunately, they did. But I don't know. I mean, you mentioned with Burrow too, like that offensive line, like they're so good at the skill positions, but we might be looking at like Burrow might play 6 years and have to retire. Like,
whoa! So a lot of people are coming after me for going after the organization that is Cincinnati for not having an indoor practice facility, and then they said to me, "Oh, you support the what is it? Which farm is it?" At least he wore his fucking Sunday
Pepperidge
best.
Farms.
No.
Congrats to this guy.
Baker Hill Farm.
Congrats.
This guy's able to just stare at the bottom line and see it go up, still dressed like
I might
this.
say Clever Hill
Clover Hill Farm?
Hill.
or Clever.
Clever Hill Farm? We spend no money and we're in the Super Bowl.
I would
That's
guess that
Clever Hill Farm.
That was like probably a free hat that was sitting on his chair when he got
No, he
in
probably
there.
sold an advertisement on his head. Let's not. What are we
True.
even talking about?
Well, he's so
I'm going to
pissed.
wear a hat. I could wear your hat. Just give me, I don't know, what, $5-10? That's probably what he sold it for. What's going on?
He saw the lights on at the stadium, remember? And that's why he looks...
Cover his face down.
Yeah.
He said, who turned on the lights at our stadium? Who's paying for Cincinnati's paying for that? Put my hat down. I'm a little pissed off. That's why he's so red. You know, I'm naturally red. He's so red because he's fired up because they just showed the Cincinnati Bengals stadium and had lights on. He said, we're not fucking paying for that.
Whoa.
Oh, NBC wants us to have lights on? Cool, that's part of your show. You can pay for that. Whatever the case, if that is Clever Hill Farm, Clover Hill Farm, if it is an advertisement or maybe another side business of his, if it is a farm, I'd assume he's got no barns on that thing.
No.
I'd assume it is old school, they're eating grass. And if they run out of food to feed the animals, they buy more land so they can continue to eat more grass. That is probably the type of operation this farmer would run if I had to guess. But that is definitely definitely going to play into it being difficult to continue to make it to the Super Bowl. Think about all the things that all these teams try to do just to make it, with the facilities, the nutritionists, the doctors, the scouting departments, the advising, the count. Everybody's trying to make it to the Super Bowl, and the Bengals were able to do it without any of it. And I think that should be commended for the players and the coaches.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, Cincy. And like people were already dubbing the Chiefs, the next New England Patriots dynasty. It's just that'll never happen again because of everything that has to fall into place. But I mean, since he has $60 million in cap, if they just go all in on their own line,
Do the Bengals ever make it back to a Super Bowl? People are acting like, oh, Joey will be back. It's no big deal. You think so? In that AFC, dude?
Dude, I think that kid is so good, man. I think that kid is so good.
And that covers up everything. If you got a guy, it covers. Aaron's been to one Super Bowl. Yeah. It's one guy can cover up all the flaws of everything in an AFC that is stacked, Dan. I mean, it's stacked.
Yeah, I think that it's not going to cover up, but it helps it. Also, the Bengals, for what everybody likes to say, they're actually a relatively well-run front office when it comes to drafting and talent.
Well, that's the coaches.
Like,
that's the coaches.
They do a decent job. Now, he's got to spend money, but they draft well. They do. And so I think that if they continue to draft well, they got to hit 3 offensive linemen this year mandatory because that kid's on his way to being the next Andrew Luck. But I think they can get back, absolutely.
I bury the Bengals organization all the time for not investing in anything and having mop buckets be the home for where you make your hot chocolate and stuff like that, which is actual things, and no indoor practice facility in a cement mill and everything like that. But I do like the fact that the Colts did kind of run Andrew Luck out of the league, and I never bring that up. So I would like to let everybody know a little fairness here. That needs to happen. But Joey can't be getting hit as much as he's getting hit. It can't happen. It happened last year, his rookie year, his second year it happened. Hopefully they'll learn from Andrew and make it right. We appreciate you, Dan. Good luck on TV today, and enjoy your break, pal.